In his youth, Li Xianlong graduated mathematics at the University of Cambridge. He went on to study computer science at the behest of his father. In his spare time, he shares his computer codes on social media and discusses equation solving with mathematicians.
Well, Mr. Prime Minister, let's talk a little bit about yourself.
Yes.
I heard that you have great passion for mathematics. And for instance, when people like me, when we take on vacation, we relax and we have fun, right? But I heard when you take on vacation, you would spend some of your vacation time to look into unsolved mathematical problems. And that is depicted by some local media as revealing the geeky side of you every now and then. Back in your days in Cambridge, some professors say they felt it was a pity for you to become a politician, not a mathematician, because you were back then a rising star in the world of math. Mr. Prime Minister, have you ever regret about this choice? And how do you think your mastery of mathematics has influenced you in your approach of governance?
I don't regret. I was not a rising star. I was a promising student.
You're very being modest here.
It's a vast field, and I did 2 undergraduate years in mathematics, so it's just barely at the foothills. I enjoyed it. I was not bad at it, but there are many more talented and brilliant mathematicians in the world than me, and I decided that I had a responsibility to come back to Singapore and be part of Singapore and do what I could to help the country to succeed. It's a small country. It was at that time a very new country, the first few years of independence. And every person who could make a difference should make a difference. And I thought I would like to do that and do my best. And I think that's the right thing to do. It's been a very fulfilling life. I've been first in the armed forces,
right,
and then after that in government, and I've been in government now nearly 40 years.
Yes.
It's tremendously intellectually stimulating. Because you deal with such a wide range of issues, some of them quantitative. You have to make your budgets balance.
Which is you're good at, all those numbers, right?
Well,
the more numbers, the more exciting you get.
But then you see, it's never just numbers.
Gotcha.
The numbers have to work, but you must be able to make it work in terms which people can understand and accept and want to see. What difference does it make to somebody's life? Why does it matter to them? Why does it matter to us? Which ones should we go first? Is it more important to build more houses first? Is it more important to have less social impact from migrant workers in the country? Is it more important to grow faster? Or maybe to pay more attention to social welfare issues and accept lower growth in order to have less pressure on the people? So these are often intangible, difficult to settle issues, difficult to settle permanently.
Right.
There are no permanent solutions. You cannot say, done, proven, QED, put aside, next problem. These are
Never
issues,
a check in there, not a full check in there.
you cannot say checked, done. These are issues which will come back over and over again, year after year, in different forms. You solve it, some other issue will take its place, or this will come back in a different way. And China has the same situation. I mean, you solve the problem of poverty,
right,
then you have the question of inequality, you address that, but there's never any point where you can say, my job is done.